Rescuers are battling hundreds of forest blazes as Canada's worst ever early season wildfires prompted the evacuations of thousands. There are fires in nearly all of Canada's provinces and territories, with the eastern province of Quebec amongst the worst affected. Smoke from Canadian wildfires is also pouring into the US East Coast and Midwest and covering the capitals of both nations in an unhealthy haze. The wildfires are blanketing the northeastern US, turning the air into a yellowish grey and prompting warnings for people to stay inside and keep windows closed. The US says that the hazardous levels of pollution have extended into central New York, and with unhealthy air extending as far as North Carolina and Indiana.
Year after year, with climate change, we're seeing more and more intense wildfires, and in places where they don't normally happen. That's why we've invested to train more community-based firefighters across the country. For example, we've worked with the Yukon First Nations Wildfire Partnership to train 130 wildland firefighters in Yukon and northern British Columbia. In Newfoundland and Labrador, we partnered with the Innu Nation to train community members. In Manitoba, in Ontario, and in many other places, our support allowed more firefighters to be trained. And last week, we announced that through the Wildfire Training Fund, we're supporting over 300 Indigenous firefighters and 125 Indigenous fire guardians to be hired and trained this season.